Hey guys, Jim here with another video for you. This is my entire Blu-ray collection, 11th shelf. But before I begin, at the end of this video, if you like what you see, please consider giving me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe, but most importantly, leave comments below. Okay, we are on our third full bookcase of movies, and we are in the boutique labels now. We started last week, the last episode on Sunday, I believe it was. Shelf number 10, we had my Arrow videos, or Arrow label, and we started the Criterions. I said that I did have another Arrow property, which was on the next shelf, which is this shelf. And this one is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm hoping to God that I don't drop a bunch of shit, because I've got a lot of stuff on this bed right now. Because on this shelf, in addition to having my normal movies, I also include my box sets. And we're going to go through those right now. So, without further ado, let's begin. That Arrow property I was talking about is this. The Hellraiser Scarlet box set. This is the original Hellraiser set that Arrow put out. This sold out very quickly. It has been redone in 4K since. But this is the OG. And it's still going for a lot of money on the secondary market. I love this set. I will keep it forever. It includes the first three films, Hellraiser, Hellbound, Hellraiser Part 2, and Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Then we're switching over to my Scream Factory box sets. And of course we have the Big Daddy, the Friday the 13th box set, which again, I absolutely love this box set. It includes all of the films, including the reboot or the remake and Freddy vs. Jason. And it has an extra disc full of features. Love the artwork on this. Love the presentation. It's one of my favorite things in my entire collection. And to go along with that, I have my copy of Crystal Lake Memories. Granted, this should have been on my catalog titles, but I just kept it with my Friday the 13th box set. Continuing with my box set of The Fly collection from Scream Factory. Here's the artwork. And again, it includes The Fly, Return of the Fly, The Curse of the Fly, and The Fly 2. And we have my Creepshow box set, or special edition, I guess you'd call it. Nice hard box. There's a book here. Again, this has also been redone in 4K, but I absolutely adore this. Then we've got my Nightbreed Special Collector's Edition, which it includes both versions of the movie, the theatrical cut and the director's cut. Comes along with the book. And as you can see, this one was number 5072 out of 10,000. And again, they have re-released this in 4K. I don't know if they included the theatrical cut with that or not, but again, this is my favorite Clive Barker property. I absolutely adore this. And we've got the Omen collection, which includes Omen, Damien Omen 2, The Final Conflict, Omen 4, The Awakening, and that piece of shit remake. But again, love the artwork on this. Then we've got the Wreck collection with Wreck, Wreck 2, Wreck 3 Genesis, and Wreck 4 Apocalypse. These movies are from Spain, and they are incredible, especially the first two movies. And last but not least, from Wellgo USA, we have the original OG Phantasm collection, which again has been redone since. Includes all 5 films: Phantasm, Phantasm 2, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, Phantasm 4, Oblivion, and Phantasm 5, Ravager, along with a nice little book in there as well. And the Phantasm 2 copy is actually Scream Factory's version of Phantasm 2. All right, that's it for the box sets. Now we're going to switch over to the next on the shelf, if I can get these things to stay together. Now, on that last shelf, we started the Criterions, and we ended with, and there goes a bunch of movies falling over, which is, I knew what would happen, so bear with me. the Criterion Collection. The last film on that list was Dazed and Confused. So we are going to continue with the Criterion Collection now with Defending Your Life, Don't Look Now, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, Brian De Palma's Dress to Kill, Terry Gilliam's The Fisher King. This is very dark, but The Game, starring Michael Douglas. Great movie. One of my favorite war movies of all time, The Great Escape. The In-Laws, one of the best comedies of the 70s. Absolutely love this film. The Irishman from Martin Scorsese. The Last Temptation of Christ from Martin Scorsese. This is one of my crown jewels in my collection, and I'm going to do a special video soon highlighting this collection. This is the Lone Wolf and Cub collection from Criterion. Let me zoom in a little bit here. This contains six films. Sword of Vengeance, Baby Cart at the River Styx, Baby Cart to Hades, Baby Cart in Peril, Baby Cart in the Land of Demons, and White Heaven and Hell. It also includes Shogun Assassin, which is probably the most famous thing from this set. If you're a fan of Kill Bill, you've got to see this, because this movie is a huge inspiration to the Kill Bill films, especially the first film, along with many, many others. This thing has been parodied and used in homage in everything from Kill Bill to Star Wars. It's an incredible box set. It's an incredible collection of films. Then we've got It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. George A. Romero's classic Night of the Living Dead. The Princess Bride, which, as you can see, is a book. As You Wish. Scanners, the movie that started my David Cronenberg obsession. Saw this theatrically with my sister, and it's still one of my favorite memories from that time period. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, one of the greatest films ever made, period. Jonathan Demme's Silence of the Lambs. Terry Gilliam's Time Bandits. And David Cronenberg's Videodrome. That is the last of my Criterion collection films. Now we're going to switch over to Kino. And we have 2 Days in the Valley, 3 Days of the Condor, 52 Pickup, Don't Fall, Don't Fall, Don't Fall, Amazon Women on the Moon, a double feature of The Abominable Dr. Phibes and Dr. Phibes Rises Again with Vincent Price. Love both of these films. Huge inspiration to the Saw franchise, in my opinion. The late, great Gene Hackman and Danny Glover in Bat 21. Very underrated Vietnam movie. Very good. The Bedroom Window. The Best of Times. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. This is one of my favorite Sam Peckinpah movies, and this is coming out on 4K through Shout Factory very soon. They just announced it. The Brinks Job. Chuck Norris's best movie, in my opinion. Not favorite, but his best movie, in my opinion. Code of Silence. Because Invasion USA is still my favorite. Continental Divide with the late, great John Belushi. Sam Peckinpah's Convoy with Chris Christopherson. Day of the Dolphin with George C. Scott. Steve Martin and Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile. One of my favorite guilty pleasures, Deep Rising. This movie is so much fun. If you've never seen this movie, track it down. It is great, brain dead, hilarious fun. David Cronenberg's Eastern Promises. John Borman's The Emerald Forest, starring the late, great Powers Booth. Very underrated film, very good. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Evil Under the Sun from Agatha Christie. And we've got some Sergio Leone goodness for you with A Fistful of Dollars, A Fistful of Dynamite, and For a Few Dollars More. I have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly on a different disc. Then we have Force 10 from Navarone. A double feature of FX and FX2. One of the worst movies I own, without a doubt. This movie's terrible. Gorp. This was a movie I used to watch a lot on cable. Thought it was funny back then. Watched it when I got this. This is out of print. I actually paid a pretty penny for it. My God, this movie's a piece of shit. It is just so bad. Happy Birthday to Me, which is like an American giallo. It's pretty wild. It's got some cool kills in it. George C. Scott and Paul Schrader's Hardcore. Very difficult watch. Great performance from George C. Scott. My favorite Van Damme movie in John Woo's Hard Target. Lance Henriksen and Arnold Vosloo steal this movie. They're both great as the villains. John Badham's The Hard Way, starring Michael J. Fox and James Woods. Again, very underrated film in my opinion. I think it's great. And the final film on this shelf, High Plains Drifter. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe. But most importantly, please leave comments below. Let me know how you feel about these films. Let me know if there's any suggestions for me to add to my collection. Before I leave, I just want to remind everybody that this coming Saturday, April 19th at 1 p.m. Central Time, right here on Jim's Movie Channel, will be the next live installment of Shooting the Shit with Jim. My very special guest will be Mike from Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection. I'm going to leave his link below. I hope you can join us on Saturday. Mike's a great guy. He's been on the channel with me, Sean, and Kenny a couple of times. Cannot wait to get him on my channel to pick his brain for 2 hours. So please join us then if you can. And if not, you can always check it on replay. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the video and for sharing your thoughts in the comments below. And we'll catch you on the next one.